the pause on strikes? What decision are we talking about here, Ambassador?
The decision to bombard the, the power plants all over Iran.
No, the decision
That
that
is
he has
what.
taken, the announcement that he has made is to put a pause on strikes on power plants for 5 days. That's the big update that we are giving our viewers, and we'd like to issue a clarity once again to our viewers. Talks between Iran and the United States will continue for this period, and the United States of America, its President Donald Trump has announced that there would be no strikes on Iranian power plants for a period of 5 days. Ambassador, that's the big update. In fact, I believe you got that breaking wrong. I want to come to Mr. Karori Singh once again here. Mr. Karori Singh, Trump has of course issued that statement, but his statements continue to change by the day, and no such statement has come from Iran as of now. Earlier as well, Iran had rejected the offer for a ceasefire. Do you think Iran will continue its strikes as it has been?
You see, what prompted Trump to propose the 5 days pause? I think there are several factors which prompted Trump. The first one is the domestic politics of United States. And November, there will be the midterm poll there in United States. So Trump is gradually losing his popularity. This is the first factor. Second factor is he tried to get involved the NATO allies in the war directly. So most of the NATO members, they are reluctant to get involved directly against Iran. The third thing is Israel and US. Both tried to get involved the West Asian countries, the Saudi, UAE, Turkey, Egypt, Jordan, all these countries against Iran. And that effort has also failed. And the fourth one is Iran has devised a strategy like anaconda strategy, what should I call, on Israel. So Israel is serious under pressure right at the moment. And because of that, I think the problem is getting pressing for the United States and President Trump to propose the pause of 5 days. But Iran will not agree on the 5 days pause. Iran is interested in the full ceasefire or the full comprehensive negotiation, including all factors, compensation, the future guarantee, and the recognition of the Iran's sovereignty. So the Iran is interested in the comprehensive agreement, not merely ceasefire agreement. Over.
All right, sure. Mr. Tajawar, what do you think? What does this announcement mean without Iran being on the same page? Also, we've not heard from any leader from Iran that is saying that they are holding a dialogue with Donald Trump in this time.
Right. Actually, in the beginning, as I said, that from the Iranian side, the person who is the Iran's country head, the Adhyatmic leader, actually, he already stated that he's not in a mood to go for the temporary solution. He's in a mood to go for the permanent solution. And permanent solutions comes to speak about the United States imposed bans and the future assurance of a security. So Iran is willing to do the same, as my previous speaker Singh Saab said already. But here means most of the experts were having an opinion that we were having a doubts from the beginning that what the President Trump is saying. Earlier, he given the 24 hours, the deadline, and now he has extended it up to the 5 days. And maybe probably in coming days, he will extend it more. So it shows that the President Trump is really in a pressure and is facing really uncomfortable situation. Most of his advisor is having a different opinion what the President Trump is having, and many of them, they resigned, and the Mr. Kent, who was working with Tulsi Gabbard, even he resigned from his position, and he said that the Trump involved in this war, that unnecessary war because of the Netanyahu's pressure. And as I stated earlier, that behind the curtain, there are some powerful people who is willing to create the domestic demands of weapons, and so they wanted to make money out of the the taxpayers, the money of United States. So that we need to keep in mind, that why such kind of war is happening, which are really unnecessary. Over to you, Kirti.
All right, sure. Uh, Professor M.K. Agarwal is also with us in the conversation. He's joined us, senior economist Mr. Agarwal, with us in the conversation here. Mr. Agarwal, what does this statement from Donald Trump really mean till the same statement comes from Iran and Israel? None of those parties have given any such statement, and Trump anyway keeps making different statements by the day. What are we looking at? Is a breakthrough likely next?
In fact, if you are looking at the pattern of President Trump, he is now more feels threatened at the domestic front because he led the war, and initially American people were not very keen that this war happens, but ultimately he went on his own agenda, ignoring the domestic sentiment, and what he has assured and what his foreign minister has assured at Munich in an indirect manner, that he will be in a position to capture Iran. That was the message, and through Iran he will be in a position to consolidate his military power and his base over others, because earlier he's failed in Greenland, Canada, and now Cuba. So he went for Iran. So he was pretty sure that after the elimination of Khomeini, there would be no resistance at all. But what happened? He could not guess that what type of preparation they had, and Iranians had declared it quite vividly that even if they are losing their leadership crisis would be not there. Number one. Number two, they had a much rich stock of missiles, and they will damage all the US bases in the Middle East. And they are sticking to that. Now they are threatening Israel also by their, missile strategy. So this way, whatever president says, even this is not working. Who is the loser ultimately? Iran is loser, nothing new. Who is the loser?
But it's
Israel
not
is
appearing at
partially
this
loser.
moment that Iran is losing this conflict at all. If any